Hello friends, Joe here at Reverb. Today we are going to learn about diatonic chords. What are diatonic chords? Well, diatonic chords are chords that fit together in a certain key. Chords that sound well together and move well together. Chords that complement each other. Chords of the same family. So there are two very important reasons as to why you should learn about diatonic chords. Firstly, and most importantly, your music. You will improve your performance and your writing process by knowing about diatonic theory. Awesome. Number two is other people's music. Learning by ear, being able to hear a song on the radio or put on a record and understanding the movement of the chords and saying, yeah, I got that. So we're going to learn how to find these diatonic chords. We're going to learn a system that never fails, which identifies the quality of those chords. And we're going to learn how to transpose those chords to a different key. And hopefully by the end of this lesson, you will be diatonically inclined, my friends, and you can go forth and impress. To find these diatonic chords, we have to look to the diatonic scale. And like I said, today we're learning the diatonic chords of a major key, so we're looking at the major scale. So, C major. That scale, like every single other major scale, has 7 different notes in it. Those 7 notes we refer to as scale degrees. The first note of the scale is scale degree 1. The second note, scale degree 2, scale degree 3, and so on. Scale degrees 1 through 7. So, we use those 7 scale degrees to build chords on top of. And those chords that we build on top of those 7 different scale degrees are the 7 diatonic chords. Now, how do we define the quality of those chords? And by quality, I mean major or minor. That's where the system comes in. A system that we got from the Greeks, a system that never fails. That's right. Every day, no matter what the weather is, no matter what time it is, this system works in every major key. The uppercase Roman numerals are major chords, and the lowercase Roman numerals are minor chords. And then you see on that 7 chord, there's a little circle there, that means diminished. We'll talk about that later. The system that never fails reads as this. The 1 chord is major, always. The 2 chord is minor. The 3 chord is minor. The 4 chord is major. 5 chord is also major. The 6 chord is minor. And that 7 chord is diminished. Like I said, those numbers we get from the scale degrees. So we go back to the scale. Scale degree 1 in C major is the note of C. Now we look at the system. What is the 1? The 1 is major. So we apply the quality of major to the first scale degree, and we get a C major chord. Now, we go to the second scale degree, which is the note of D, and then we look at our system, the system that never fails, and it's lowercase. That means that the 2 chord is minor. So, that note D is the root of the 2 chord, and the quality of that chord is minor. The 3 chord is also minor, and the 3rd scale degree is E, so that means we have an E minor chord, and so on. So we're applying the 7 scale degrees as roots of 7 different chords, the quality of those chords being defined with the system. Let's play through all 7 chords of C major. 1 chord, C major. The 2 chord, D minor. 3 chord, E minor. 4 chord, F major. 5 chord, G major. 6 chord is going to be A minor. 7 chord, B diminished. And then we're back to C major. All right, let's take what we've learned from this system and apply it to a song. Let's take a popular song that everybody knows, Let It Be by the Beatles. If we're playing this in the key of C, we have C, G, A minor, and F. Now, given the chords that we just played through in the key of C major, and given that this song is in C major, let's identify these chords as to their Roman numerals. So instead of saying C, G, A minor, and F, we'll identify them by their diatonic qualities. 1, 5, 6 minor, and 4. Let's transpose it to a different key. And again, we're taking the diatonic Roman numeral qualities of the chords and moving them. We're taking the system and applying it to a different key. So we were in C major, let's go to G major. So if G is our 1 chord, then D is going to be the 5 chord, the 6 chord is going to be E minor, and the 4 chord is going to be C. So we've just taken 1, 5, 6, 4 and moved it to a different key. And it works every time. No matter what key you move it to, it'll work. So you know when you're jamming with your friends, everybody's playing super loud, you're playing on a chord, somebody moves to a different chord, the rest of the band tries to catch up, somebody's trying to solo, somebody else is trying to solo. Well, if you learn the system, the diatonic system, that never fails, no longer does your jam session have to be a complete mess. You can shout out, let's do 1, 4, and 5 in this key. So you can teach the system to the other folks in the band, so everybody's on the same page. Teach it to the bass player, teach it to the other guitar player. The drummer, give the drummer a toy to play with for the 2 minutes it takes to teach the other guys. Then get back to rocking out your song and knowing that everybody's in the same key. Okay, so there you have it. We've learned the 7 diatonic chords of a major key. I hope that you'll find this helpful with your own writing, learning other people's songs, improvising, jamming with friends, transposing music. A lot of options with diatonic chords. Thanks so much for watching. Keep checking back. We got new lessons every week. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you next time.